Hi, my name is Leila Mstoian and I am partner at Anderson in Belgium. I am specialized in employment and social law and insolvency and restructuring. If you had to create a life motto based on your experiences, what would it be? So my motto would be that it's better to take a chance and regret than to hold back and not to do it and regret it anyway. So any experience is an experience and it will take you where you want to go. I had those experiences, I had a lot of those experiences in my life, and this is something I really hold on to. If you could sit down with your younger self for coffee today, what one piece of advice you would give her? I would give her one piece of advice, and that is not to wait for anything, to do it anyway and to do it now. There are no better days to come, there are no ideal or perfect circumstances. There is no better time to wait, so today is the day that you have to do it and you just do it. So that's the main advice I would give myself if I was younger. If you could describe your journey in 3 words, what would that be and why? Well, my journey was pretty classic. Let's say it started, I graduated from university. I started in a small law firm, and then after 2 years I had a particular interest in, special interest in business law. I went to a full business law firm called Peters Law. I became part of the M&A practice at that firm, under the guidance of Leo Peters, and then Leo Peters took me on his journey to Seats of Law, and then Seats of Law became Anderson. Today I have a different specialization than M&A and the M&A practice. It's employment and restructuring, which is pretty linked to the other. So this is the classic part of my career. Then the second word would be enriching. It was, I have done every aspect of this profession. So I've seen everything from criminal law to business law to family law to courts to, I had what we call patron, or our boss, who was a judge. I had the experience to see a lot of in practice and to see how they solve problems in practice, which takes a more pragmatic way to solve things, and which was actually very enriching for me to see how all those aspects can be reverted from a legal perspective to a practical perspective. Then the third word would be for me identity. I've been a lawyer for 15 years. And now you cannot continue this job or this profession if you don't love it. So it becomes a part of your identity. It's a part of who I am. And it's not about me, it's about what I do. So what I do matters and what I do has an impact. And this is how I could briefly describe my journey. Who was the person in your life who had the biggest impact on who you are today? And what did they teach you? Well, there was not one person, there were several persons, several people. I have a twin sister, she's my rock. She's actually, she's been a very big support in my personal life and my professional life. Then I thank her very much for being present in my life. Secondly, I think I will have to thank myself. Why? Because everything I've done in life, in personal life and in professional life, was almost autodidactly. So I've learned everything on my own, and I have met myself several times, professionally and personally, and I had to grow. It was like being a snake, shedding my skin, and I had to grow and move forward. So I really thank, for that I really thank myself that I got through it. What is one thing about you outside of your work that people might not expect? A hidden passion, a quirky habit, or a personal victory? Well, I have a passion for creativity. I love to draw and paint since I was little. Secondly, I don't think that people know that I help a lot of people with creating their decors, interior home at home. So often people, friends or other people who know this, ask me for help to decorate their homes, their new homes. And then a third thing is what I do sporadically is when I have friends or family or other people who know that I do this, I make them beautiful for occasions, for like weddings, family parties, birthday parties, whatever. I do hair and makeup and I dress them. So it's a whole different thing of what I do in my profession, but that's something I really love to do, and apparently people like it. Women are often told to be strong, but strength can look different for everyone. What does strength mean to you? Well, strength means to me perseverance, is to push through even if you are overwhelmed or you feel very small. So it's about pushing through, it's about getting there, and it's not about the struggle. At the end, the strength is in the pushing through. So this is very important if you see that women, for example, women often have experienced more time pressure than men while balancing work and life. So that to me is strength, perseverance.